What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is your boy Theme NYC. This is Movies, Music, Martial Arts. Welcome back to the show. Just trying to get things situated right now with the angles and the shots. This is a low budget house setup, so I'm trying to do my best with what I have here. But yeah, I'm just making the best of it and hoping to bring some entertaining stuff for you guys. I got the equipment, might as well put it to use, when I'm not in a shoot, doing something for athletics and martial arts and stuff like that, or live venues or whatever. I'm a videographer, but I'm also, get to talk some stuff too. So might as well throw it up on YouTube, right? All right. So with that being said, the first thing on the menu is, let's start with, I know it's late and it's been in theaters for a while, but let's start with Bad Boys for Life. I got to see Bad Boys for Life a couple weeks back when it came out. It's been in theaters, I think 2-3 weeks at this point, starring Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. So I'm a big Bad Boys fan from the original. There's not, I know there's Michael Bay directed movies get a lot of slack and, criticism. I kind of went into that a little bit with if you look at my past video for Six Underground, this is a Michael Bay directed movie. It's all over the place. It's crazy, action packed, but, and all the chaos, I found it entertaining. But with that being said, Bad Boys for Life is not a Michael Bay directed movie. It has these new directors, Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah. I do apologize if I butchered your names, guys. I'm sorry, but let me tell you, man, I saw the movie and I really enjoyed it. I took my girl, and she's not a big Bad Boys or action movie fan for that matter, and she enjoyed it. I think because this was a January release, a lot of people were skeptical that this might be a clunker, it might not be as entertaining, or it just might be a mess of a movie. But I think Will Smith had said in the interviews, the reason why this movie took so long, Bad Boys 2 came out in 2003, and it's been a long time coming. So the reason why it took so long is because he was holding out for the right script, the right team. Unfortunately, again, Michael Bay didn't do this. I think it's because he was working on Six Underground, or whatever the case. Maybe they had differences with the studio, who knows? But these guys did their thing, man. I really enjoyed their direction, and I welcome, their skills to the movie franchise and the trilogy. The movie's doing well. It's getting a really, really well-received reception. Good reviews. It's fresh at Rotten Tomatoes. I think the fans have a higher score than the critics, but it's always a huge difference between fans and critics. It's very rare that you see a movie that has balance of a score between actual critics and the fans. But this movie's doing good. I'm really happy about it. So let's get into it. Bad Boys for Life. It takes place, so in real time, Bad Boys 2 came out in 2003, and fucking 17 years later, you know what I mean? So it's been a while, and I like the fact that they accepted it for what it is. They're not young anymore. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith are older, and their characters have grown as well. So I like that they adapted the plot around them aging. But so there's a new danger in the air. I'll put up the spoiler alert because I might blurt out some spoilers. You all should have seen it at this point, so I guess it doesn't matter if I throw some spoilers in there. All right, so Will Smith, Mike Lowry's character, he's in danger. There's cartels after him. There's these characters, this young dude that's after him, and his life is in danger. He ends up getting shot. And you see how the police force has evolved. They have this new team called Ammo with a young 21 Jump Street type of crew. And it's interesting. They have some really cool new characters. Vanessa Hudgens is one of them. She's a total badass. Actually, she's kicking ass, getting into shootouts. But it also shows Marcus Burnett, Martin Lawrence's character. He's done. He's tired. He's older. He's a family man. He wants to just hang it up. He's tired of dealing with all the the danger and the nonsense. And Mike is the total opposite. And Marcus shows that he's just done. And something huge happens that brings him back into the game. They got to figure out who's after him, who's trying to kill him. The action scenes are great, man. It's really well directed. What else? The car chase scenes were good. I do give Bad Boys 2 a couple more points for that car chase scene in the highway, man. That shit is hard to top because Michael Bay just went all out on that. But it does have this really cool scene with they're like on this motorcycle with the side, whatever the hell you call that shit, the sidecar, and Martin Lawrence is like the side gunner there. He's got like this Gatling gun, but it's pretty cool. It doesn't look cheesy. The directors did a good job of it's an action movie, it's action packed, but keeping it realistic for the most part. There's some CGI stuff mixed in with the conventional filming, but overall I think it was exciting. It kept me in the whole movie. It didn't like drag out. It was funny as hell. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, they got that chemistry since the first one, since when they were young. They still got that same chemistry. So I think that's what drew the audience and the critics to give it positive reviews. So yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the whole movie, but shout out to the directors. Nicky Jam was in it. He had a big role. I thought he would just do like a little cameo. DJ Khaled had a little cameo. He was like an informant. And they kind of bully him a little bit in the thing, but whatever. He's DJ Khaled. He's a legend in the game. But Nicky Jam was in it. And he had like a really kind of a main role, not for nothing. But who else? Vanessa Hudgens. I'm looking at the IMDb, list of characters here. Paola Nunez as Rita. Charles Melton as Rafi. Alexander Ludwig as Dorn. He's pretty cool. He's like comes off as like this tough guy, but he's more of a nerd. He played a good role in it. Who else? Kate Castillo as Isabel Aretas. She's like the mother of the cartel dude that's trying to kill Mike. Oh shit. My bad, y'all. I got the alarm going off. See, this is the shit that happens. Maybe I'll edit this out. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Who knows, y'all? All right. What else? Oh, Captain Howard, Joe Pantoliano. We love Captain. And, unfortunately, he meets a tragic end in this movie. Spoiler alert. And, I was a little fucked up seeing that. I kind of felt, and when that happened, I kind of felt that something crazy was going to happen. But, yeah, man, they really, that shit hit home because everybody likes Captain. The Cap. But, yeah, man, overall, I'm not going to drag it out. Bad Boys for Life. They did a good job. They kind of left it with a opening for a fourth movie. And I'm all in, man. These directors did their thing. I hope they bring them in to do more stuff. Yeah, man. I feel like, just a side note, I feel like when directors work as pairs, we're seeing people like the Russo brothers. I think it's more of a cohesive unit. And, I don't know. I guess there's a chemistry with these directors and they get the job done. Like you could see that the passion for making films is there. And maybe it gets the job done quicker or makes it easier. I don't know what it is, but there's some directors out there that work as a pair and they're really doing their thing. So shout out to them, man. I make it a thing to follow directors and really acknowledge them for their work. Not to say that everybody else involved, because I know there's tons of people involved, the writers, the people behind the scenes, the director of photography, people like that. Everybody has a role to play, but I'm giving a shout out to the directors for the most part, and the actors, obviously the talent. But yeah, so that was my reaction to Bad Boys for Life. Go see it. It was really dope, man. I really recommend it. It's still in theaters. And yeah, man, that's what's up. Bad Boys for Life. Let's go. All right. So the next thing I want to get to is over the Super Bowl. You guys already know I'm a Marvel guy. Over the Super Bowl, there was actually, you know what? Shout out to the Chiefs. And I'll tell you straight up right now, that might have been the only game I saw this whole season, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I call myself a Giants fan, but I'm not like a real Giants fan. Like, I remember seeing them back in the 90s when they won the Super Bowl, and I've been following them, and I root for the Giants. So when they beat Tom Brady's ass, when my boy Eli beat him not once but twice, that was exciting to watch. So shout out to the Giants. But anyway, shout outs to the Chiefs, Super Bowl champion. It was a good game. I was looking forward to seeing the commercials and shit like that. But overall, I know football. Like, I know what's going on. I'm not invested in it like I am into mixed martial arts. Like, I become so, I don't know. I've become such a fan of mixed martial arts and, the UFC, Bellator and stuff like that, my passion or whatever interest or whatever you want to call it for other sports is kind of reduced, because I just see it as, and this is a side rant, I see it as, yes, it takes talent, it takes skill, it takes professionalism to do all these other sports. All due respect, like, I'm a Mets fan for life, and I'm still waiting for them since '86 to win another championship. But the fact of the matter is that, we could call it a sport, but it's the purest form of competition. It's the purest form of competition is fighting. Whether it's boxing or mixed martial arts, it doesn't get any cleaner than that. That's it. When you see, and Dana White has made references, when you see two guys playing basketball or playing football or playing whatever other sport, and they start, having beef with each other, what do? They go at it. They throw their equipment off. And they just go at it. It's our primal instinct to settle our differences or settle the score by fighting. Yes, we live in a civilized society. However, it's in our primal instinct that to settle an argument, you get into a physical altercation. I'm not condoning it, not for 1 second. I don't want people getting into fights over bullshit. It's stupid. Act like a civilized human being. But watching it as a sport that's regulated, there's nothing better than that. It's not like I'm rooting for any specific fighters. There's some fighters that I favor, but I'm not like completely devoted to them. Or if they lose, I'm not gonna be heartbroken. Like when the Mets lost the World Series to the fucking Royals, I was crushed. Or when the Mets lost the World Series to the fucking Yankees. You know what I mean? So I put my energy into watching fighting. So I love it. Again, I train a little bit. I don't train like a fighter does, but I do train some grappling. I train some stand-up. And it's fun. It's fun to be involved and see what these people go through. Because it's not a game. It's, they put themselves through a lot of adversity to put on a show for us as fans. So you have to respect that. Anyways, back to what I was saying originally. The Super Bowl. Shout out to the Chiefs. Congratulations. It was a great game. The 49ers were winning. I think 20-10. The Chiefs came back. They rallied. And I think from what I heard that they've been doing that all the postseason. So shout out to them. Don't ask me to name any players because I don't remember any of them. So, but it was entertaining. But so the Super Bowl commercials, this is what everybody looks forward to. And I was surprised. I didn't hear any rumors or anything like that. So when this thing came on, I was caught off guard. When this promo came on for Disney Plus, and it's showing Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision, and it showed a little clip of the Loki series. So I'm gonna play it right now just to watch it, and then I'll play it on the screen, and then I'll talk about it a little bit.
It's time.
Wanda, welcome home.
Vision residents.
I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
Man, let me tell you, that little 30-second clip said a lot. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, it's Falcon and Winter Soldier. I was like a little kid, man. You want to see me act like a little kid, put on some Marvel shit. So it starts off with Cap Shield. It's like everybody's gonna recognize Cap Shield, and you see Sam Wilson, aka Falcon, grabbing it, throwing it at some trees, and then it has the guys in the squirrel suits, those little glider things. One movie that has an epic scene with guys doing that shit is Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Michael Bay, check it out. I'm telling you, you can hate Michael Bay all you want, but the action scenes that he does is bananas. You can't knock him. But anyway, squirrel suits. I'm just skipping through this. They have dude playing Baron Zemo. He's coming back. Bucky's coming back. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so that's that. I don't know really much of what's going on here, but I can't wait to see it. It's keeping that feel of Captain America Winter Soldier. So this is happening after the events of Endgame, when you see Steve Rogers hand over the shield to Falcon, passing on the mantle of Captain America. Not necessarily Captain America, but that symbolism of what it is to carry the shield and protect humanity or whatever as Cap. And him and Bucky are teaming up. They started off as enemies. Now they're cool. They're boys now. They're chilling. And I like the dynamic between the two actors, Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan. They're really cool. It looks like they're cool off set. So, the chemistry's there. I know the show is going to be a hit. So it looks like they have this other dude. What the hell's his name? That he's posing as the new Captain America. I think he's like the government-sponsored Captain America, U.S. agent. I don't remember his name, but he goes by U.S. agent. And it looks like they want to show, because they show the dude about to do the high five at a football game. He is playing the role as Captain America. He's the person that the government wants. So it looks like it might be a clash between the government and Bucky and Sam. So we'll see how that plays out. Who knows if they're still free, or they might be in trouble after the events of Civil War. We don't know. So Baron Zemo's back. It looks interesting, man. I can't wait for that. And that is coming out, I believe, in August. They announced the dates. Falcon and Winter Soldier's coming out in August. Then we got WandaVision. So there's shots here of a black and white shot of Vision, and then Wanda Maximoff. It looks like it takes you through different times and ages. So what a lot of people are speculating is that this is like a pocket dimension created in Wanda's mind. I could be totally off, but that's what a lot of people are speculating. It's a pocket dimension created through Wanda, in which Vision is alive. And later on, you go to see that in one of the shots, she actually looks like she's preggers. And then you see another shot with two cradles and the pacifiers flying up. So they're teasing the twins, the children, Speed and Wiccan. And it looks interesting. So this show is going to connect to Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness. So I can't wait to see how this connects to the other thing. And then from that, they're going to spill over the whole multiverse. So who knows all these other characters that they're gonna bring in. You know, they're gonna introduce maybe the X-Men. Who knows? There's so much going on right now. It's crazy. Like, I'm excited. And WandaVision is coming out, I believe, in December. That's what they announced. But yeah, man, it looks great. These shows look movie quality, you know. And then the very last shot is Loki. Just one shot of Loki with his hands cuffed, wearing a TVA shirt. I've seen other videos. I didn't know what it was, so I'm not gonna bullshit. It was supposed to be this agency that tracks people through time and space that are up to some bullshit, and they're like the police force of, you know, dimensions and time and space or whatever. And they must have got their hands on Loki because, you know, this isn't the Loki that's reformed and that's quote unquote good from Infinity War. This is the Loki from 2012 from the first Avengers movie when he was full villain. So remember that. So this show is taking place at a time where Loki was at his worst. And he's got the Tesseract, he's got the Time Stone. So he's got the Space Stone. Don't fucking stone me to death, everyone. He's got the Space Stone. So he took it, he bounced, and so he's traveling through time and space, doing whatever the fuck he wants. So yeah, I'm excited about these shows, man. I just wish they would come sooner. You know, we're talking August. Oh, and then notable mention, we got Eternals, I think, in November, and then we got Black Widow in May. So May's the first MCU movie. So your boy's gonna catch all of them. I'll be talking about all these movies and shows. I'm excited, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for all this stuff to come to fruition, you know? So yeah, that's really it, man. That's all I got for now. I'm excited. What show in particular or MCU movie are you guys excited for? It could be anything. It could be something from Phase 5. You know, hit me in the comments below. Give me a like and subscribe. Guys, I'm doing this because I enjoy it, because I can do it. You know, all the likes and the follows they'll come eventually. I'm not beating myself over the head. I'm just getting started with this YouTube stuff. So I appreciate the support, man. You know, like anybody could do this. You just got to believe in yourself and say fuck it and do your thing. You know, I encourage everyone that has some type of creative outlet or creative spark to go for it. Don't let nothing hold you back, you know, and keep pushing. So before I go, I just wanted to touch a little bit on martial arts. So I encourage parents, you know, we deal in a society, we live in a society nowadays. This is a PSA. So we live in a society that, unfortunately, you know, in the United States, you know, we're in America here, we're in the United States, that there's a lot of ignorance and hate out there and bullying. And, you know, parents can take, you know, they could be 2 steps ahead and build that confidence in their children. You know, you don't have to think as yourself as a victim all the time. You know, you can embed that into your children, that they can defend themselves. It's okay to speak up for yourself. You don't have to, you don't have to cower yourself and let people take advantage of you. You don't. And one way to begin to instill this into your children is put them in martial arts. Put them in a karate class. Put them in a jiu-jitsu class. Put them in wrestling. These things instill discipline and confidence into your children that goes a long way. You know, I've seen friends doing it with their kids. I've done it with my kid. She's an adult now, and I've instilled that into her, and it's helped build her character and discipline. Obviously, kids are gonna be kids. You know, they're not gonna be perfect. They're gonna do crazy shit, but that's just part of being human. Nobody's perfect. But as a parent, I do encourage you to, you know, involve your kids in physical activities that's gonna keep their mind and body just on the move. You know, don't let them stick to playing video games all day long. Yes, video games are fun, but it's not the answer, man. So that's it. It's just I'm gonna leave you guys with that little PSA, and hope you enjoyed the show today. Again, I appreciate the support. You know, the very few followers that I have, I know they will grow eventually. And I'm just doing this for the love, man. That's all you need. Do it for the love, and everything's gonna come. All right, guys. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. This is your boy Theme NYC. This is music. All right. So, with that said, let's start with the first thing on the menu, which is